I love the play-in game. So even though we're talking about those two top teams, there's some teams out there that can make a run because of this playoff game, play-in game. And some people like it, some people don't.
I'm not messing with it. Yeah, 82 games to get this shit right.
I think you got a problem.
That shit is terrible.
Why? But why though?
Why?
This is
You had 82 games to figure it out. Why are you getting rewarded to be in the 10th team to play another game and potentially get to the finals?
It keeps you engaged.
You should be engaged. You're making $50 million. Hell, you mean engaged? I'm engaged for $1 million. Shit. Let alone 50. Hell, we doing?
TV ratings are good.
Well, now I'm not fighting none of that stuff when it comes to like the logistics of it. I'm just saying, as a competitor, why you get an opportunity to come mess up my season that we fought for because, you know, whatever happened with your team throughout the year. Why you get one chance to...
It's valid. It's valid.
Let's look at it like this. Earlier, we looked at, you know, the West and how tight it is. You can be in 6 and be in the ninth spot.
Half a game out of second.
You deserve to be able to play in the play-in.
At least try to get up in.
You deserve to lock in and go out there and get a win for your team.
I agree. I think D-Right, that's a valid point.
I appreciate that.
That is a very valid point. And especially as someone, why you have a valid point is because you were someone who utilized those last few games of the year to really get your swag going a little bit.
All right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Say now. Thank you. So what you're saying is, you know, for me, and I felt like those last few games in my first 2 years where I really wasn't getting maximum minutes, I had the opportunity being a young fella, like all my guys, they probably played the first quarter or probably didn't play at all, but they had the opportunity to see the guys they were practicing against every single day, go out there and kind of see what you got. You know, I had back-to-back 20 games, you know, the year we won a championship, and I'm pretty sure that told the coaching staff and it told the world, like, okay, he can play. Even though he's been over there developing and, you know, trying to get better, I was able to showcase what I was doing. Now these young fellas don't get that opportunity.
But what about the G League? The G League gives them an opportunity to showcase. Look what Bronny did in the G League this year. He averaged 22, 5, and 5.
Yeah, that's
Didn't he give him an opportunity to showcase his talents?
Yeah, he not playing. Nobody paying attention to them games. Just because it's Bronny, people are paying attention to the game. But you go to these other games, nobody paying attention. We don't hear nobody talking about it. It's a lot of great guys that's in the G League putting up numbers. You know what I mean? So I just feel like everybody not getting that same coverage as Bronny. So do you really know how I'm hooping?
Right.
And are y'all really watching those games? I don't think so. I feel like the last few games of the season, people are tuned in a little bit more.
Listen, we can't argue the point.
I mean, we arguing.
But as a fan, give me that 9 and 10.
All right, but what I do love about the play-in is this, and I agree in a lot of things that you said, D-Right, but also too, the NBA has continued to try to evolve and find these different moments and opportunity to keep the things competitive and keep the viewership watching, right?
100%.
So enter the in-season tournament play. I love the in-season tournament play. It motivates you in the middle of the season to say, let's try to go to Vegas and let's try to win this bread.
True.
I love this right here. And the reason I love when they implemented the play-in was because normally the teams that are at that 9, 10 spot are teams that have had high draft picks over the years. They got young guys like Orlando or these guys like that over the last years where you need these guys to get experience. Because at some point, you're asking them to be the faces of the league. You want them to be this and that, but they don't have any experience. And so you lose year after year after year because you don't understand how to execute, how to compete, what needs to be done to win these games. And so I looked at it, the Heat coming out of that to the finals was crazy. But I looked at it as an opportunity for these teams that hasn't had a lot of experience to be able to get that in-season competitive experience because, listen, everybody can't win a championship.
Oh, no.
And so most guys gonna go through their career and not even sniff an Eastern Conference or Western Conference finals. They ain't even gonna know what real competition outside the regular season is like. This give you an opportunity to feel like, all right, I know what these lights is like. If I get my opportunity, I've been in the bright lights before. This is not my first chance. That's kind of how I looked at the play-in, as it was like a good growth opportunity for the league to be able to have those players that now I think Memphis was in the play-in a few years ago.
I think so.
Right? And so we got a chance to get our young guys, Jaren and Josh, some play-in experience to learn how to play, I don't know, Golden State, whoever they played.
Was Golden State.
It was Golden State. Now, they supposed to be ready, right? You think they're ready because they've done it. We've already had that experience. We've seen them play. We know. So I just kind of look at it like that. But I respect what you said.
I respect it. I
can't
respect it
fight
too.
that either.